Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome everybody to Turning Your Passion into Profit Morning Show. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you may be around the globe. It's certainly a beautiful day here. It's not exactly sunny outside, it's raining outside, but it's a beautiful day. No matter what, Tiffany, how we say it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood because everything that we need is coming from the inside of us. It's not on the outside of us. So you have to make your day. Okay? Frame your day. Don't go through your day feeling down and out. Don't go through your day having low energy. Get up in the morning and frame your day. You know, have purpose to your day, have an intention to your day, and do it. Okay? Do it.
Absolutely.
No matter what it looks like on the outside, you
Right.
can be joyful on the inside.
Come on.
Joyful, yeah.
I got some
It's the
joy.
joy that keep us going. It's the joy. And
Absolutely.
it's what uh the last is it the last month the last week?
The
Well, we
last
just said,
week,
yeah, last week of
it's the
January. And we
because we only
hoping that you have focused your goals. We hope that you have put that pen to paper and
Mhm,
begin to write your book. And
mhm.
with that being said, I'm Gertrude J. Chapman, your number one inspirational book coach. And I teach you how to maximize your potential and
Yeah,
stop leaving money on the table.
on the
Because one
table.
of my pet peeves is having those books sitting in the corner in the boxes in your garage, collecting dust and just deteriorating. And
Mhm.
I don't think that's where your message belongs. Your message belongs in a book where your readers are beginning to read it and transform their lives.
Mhm.
So, with that being said, let me introduce my co host, Tiffany Rochelle.
Well, aren't you so kind? I so appreciate you this morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is so grateful to be here. I am so grateful to be here, yet in the land of the living, being seen and not viewed. So I'm super excited for that. I am going to be obedient and do as I was told, which is to introduce myself. And my name is Tiffany Rochelle. I am the people's cheerleader. And what I do is I encourage women to rid the toxins from their hearts and to set goals that are true to you. Because I definitely believe out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth speaks. So we want to definitely be able to say things that are kind, things that are pure, things that are true to ourselves. And we're just not saying things that are just malicious and trying to intentionally hurt people on purpose just because we're hurt. So being strategic with the words that we use. And the only way we're going to be able to do that is making sure that this good old thing right here, aka our heart, is in the right place and we're not saying anything malicious. So if you will be so kind to obtain a book that I wrote. You can do that at the link that's scrolling across the screen, and it'll also be in the comment section. It's called I Choose Me, and therefore it'll help you get that idea to go ahead and choose you and be selfish with you. Also, the comments are going to be your best friends, so and they are our best friends. So go ahead and feel free to chime in with us. Miss Gertrude always asks us at the top of the show how we're doing, how was our day. So feel free to go ahead and answer that there in the comment section. And if at any point in time that this particular broadcast does something to you, it inspires you, it motivates you, or we just say something that's a good nugget and you think somebody else should hear that, or even if it's a reminder for you, share it to your page and go ahead or tag somebody in the comment section that you believe that needs to hear this. And that's going to be super beneficial because we are helpers one to another. So therefore, that's how you would be able to help somebody else along their way, is motivating them and encouraging them. So at this point in time, I am going to forfeit the stand and I am going to give it back over into our capable host hands, Miss Gertrude J. Chapman.
Well, thank you, Tiffany. But
You
we
always
also
got to do
tell
the
you,
applause. I got to
nope.
do the applause.
Yeah, you just blew my mind with that yesterday. That was just so on time. It was just so funny. Okay, it was so funny. But anyway,
Get used to it because that's what you're about to start getting a round of applause because you're
that's what
just
we're
so
gonna do
amazing.
for each other, right? We're
Mhm.
gonna applaud each other, and that's what we do.
Absolutely.
We
Absolutely.
support each other
See?
because it's beautiful. It's a
Mhm.
beautiful day when you
Mhm.
could collaborate with others. Okay,
Absolutely.
because it
Absolutely.
not only helps you, but it you help each other. Good
Mhm.
morning, Marcia. How you doing today? It
Mhm.
helps each other. It builds each other up.
Absolutely.
No matter
Mhm.
what may be going on in somebody's life, that camaraderie, that positive influence, just somebody being there and say, I understand and you care and let's work together. That is a beautiful thing, y'all. That's a beautiful thing. And that's the way, we build this platform. When you come here, you're family. You are family. And we want you to feel that, that's coming from us. Because first, it comes from the head and it trickles down. And we want you to feel the same thing. We want you to feel, I'm going to say like a safe place, but it's a place of love. It's a place of encouragement. It's a place of energy. It's a place where, you just couple together with us and we're going to win. Okay. We're in this together. We're in this to win. So whatever you may be going through, we want you to be encouraged today. And know this, that you are a winner, that you are not your situation nor your circumstance. And we told you yesterday that if you're an author, drop your link in the comment section because we're building resources also for people to read. Okay? When we talk about authors should be readers. Just like you want to write a book, you should be a reader to expand your mindset. Okay? Expand your mindset. There's not a day that goes by that I'm not reading. I love to read because I love to expand my mindset. And anybody who say, I want to write a book or I'm writing a book, you should be a reader. You must be a reader. And that's very effective when you are a reader. So, what we're doing, we're asking authors to come on and drop their links in the comment section. And this is giving you resources to our connections, to the people that we know, you know, not just anybody, the people that we know that's on our platform that we have conversations with to drop their links in the comment because it's a beautiful thing, like I say, Tiffany, when we collaborate together. And we teach that collaboration, not competition, y'all. Collaboration. Okay? There's no need for competition when you know who you are and when you're walking forward in your purpose. There's no need for competition. It's only competing with somebody when you don't know who you are and you're unsure about yourself and your purpose. you know so drop those links, and also if you
Only
know any
competition should be
authors,
yourself.
tag them. Yeah,
Mhm.
tag them in this broadcast because
Mhm.
there's some people that say that they can't find the broadcast for some reason. And I know sometimes the platform can be kind of tricky and everything. They can't find it and they're looking for it because sometimes I have problems trying to find my own broadcast, okay? Because it's just not listed. Then I have to go other ways and get my own broadcast, you know? But anyway, you have to be determined. You have to be determined. Never give up, okay? Never give up. Never ever give up. So with that being said, we talk about persistence is key to developing writing skill. Persistence is key, y'all. You have to be persistent through the good times and the bad, through the high times and the low, through the times that you just don't feel like it and the times that you do feel like it. Because sometimes you think, well, I got all this energy, I feel like it, but then, you know, you get sidetracked and you want to go do something else. You know what I mean? But you have to learn to be persistent. And especially an author, you have to be persistent. And that's a key. That's a major key there, Tiffany, being persistent.
That's something you have to do. Persistence is definitely going to be a good friend of yours,
Mhm.
sincerely. And you have to allow that to be your motivation. You must learn to be persistent no matter whatever comes your way. Persistence is continuing in a course of action in spite of the difficulty that you're facing or any opposition that's coming your way. You gotta allow that thing to be your propeller. You gotta feel like you're going to feel like that you're a mess up, or you may even feel like you're a failure, but you might even have moments where you don't feel like you're together mentally, but you got to understand the devil's a whole liar. Okay. Even when you mess it up or you mess anything up, what you need to do is realize that it gave you an opportunity to teach you something, right? If you didn't fail,
Mhm.
you learned something in the process of doing that. So we just got to learn that we got to shift our mindset. It's not that you don't have it together mentally. You might just need to get organized. And the minute that you organize is going to help you to shift your mindset, and things are going to get better. You just got to allow the things that comes your way to be something that motivates you. You got to stay persistent. Stop giving up. Stop feeling like you're a failure. Stop feeling like I've messed up. Understand that that's going to be your motivation, because we want you to always go in a forward motion. We always want you to
Mhm.
gain momentum. Don't allow it to lose momentum. Gain your momentum and keep going. Be persistent. Persistence is a good thing. You know, you have certain people that aggravate you. Them telemarketers are very persistent. Sometimes we need to be like that over our life. Be a
Mhm.
telemarketer to you. Be very persistent. I'm determined that I'm going to sell you this particular product. Be determined that you're going to overcome this particular obstacle. Be determined that you're going to write your book. Be determined that you're going to be persistent with your life. Motivate your own self. You got
Mhm.
this.
And it's so true. You got this. You got this. And like you say, mindset. Failure is a mindset. What is failure? What is failure? If you think about that, break it down. Good morning, Regina. Yes, you family. We all are family here. We all are family. We appreciate, each and every one that come in. You
Mhm.
know, we like to
Oh,
welcome you to,
quick thing.
to spend the time with us.
Quick thing. So we got to help to shift Miss Marcia's mindset. And if you stick around to this show, I think that we're going to be able. It's not even a think, because what I believe is being very intentional with my words.
Mhm.
And so if you're feeling like you're unhappy today, I need you to start being like one of our statements that we're getting ready to make. That's going to help you shift out of here, because unfortunately, that is a feeling, and it's a fleeing feeling.
Mhm.
So you don't have to be stuck in whatever is causing you to be unhappy. I understand that it happens. Allow yourself the opportunity to have that moment, but don't let that moment last throughout today. So whatever it is that you're facing right now, understand you can overcome it. Even if it, and I'm going to step out here, even if it's grief. I'm not saying that that is your lot today, but even if that's grief, understand that that moment still can pass. I still deal with grief. I have every grandparent of mine has passed away. The only person that I have living right now is my mother and two brothers. Well, I have my kids, but my grandparents have, and those guys were very instrumental. They were my parents. I still have moments that I grieve. I still have moments that I feel
Mhm.
like I wish that they were here. I wish I had their inspiration. I wish I had them to tell me what it is or give me their suggestion on what to do. That's still a moment. So we can take that
Yeah.
moment. We can embrace that moment just to give ourselves and I give our bodies that moment to feel it. But we don't have to stay in that. I don't want you to stay in that moment of you feeling unhappy. We are going to loose that feeling. We're going to bind that feeling.
Yes.
And that cannot be your lot
Jesus'
today.
name.
I will not allow you to stay in that moment of unhappiness. I promise you, I'm going to do whatever I can possibly do. I don't
Mhm.
want you to stay in that moment of unhappy. Unhappy is not going to be your today. It could be a moment,
Mhm.
but you said, I'm very
No.
unhappy today. Today encompasses your whole day. And I refuse to allow
Mhm.
you to be
Mhm.
unhappy all day today. Again, I'm
Mhm.
going to give you a moment. I'm going to give you your opportunity to have a little temper tantrum, whatever, because I don't
Mhm.
know what's causing you to be unhappy. But you can have that moment, but it's not going to last for the day. I'm sorry, Miss Gertrude. Please forgive me.
No, 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 no. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. It's real because we address people's statements, their situations, their questions right here in real time. Okay? We don't save it for the next time. We deal with it right here because people need answers right here and right now. So, good morning, Keisha. So, I hope that, your mindset has been shifted, Marcia. And if you need to, get in touch with Tiffany, schedule some time on her calendar And I know if you need to talk to her right away, I'm pretty sure she'll make some room for you today. Okay? Because we don't want you to feel that way. Whatever may be going on. Okay? We don't want you to feel that way. All right. But real time, y'all. Real time. This is things that we address in real time. Because we are family here. We are family.
Yes,
All hearts
ma'am.
and minds are clear? All right. I'm just asking. I'm just asking because we
For
need
now,
to know. We
for
need to
now,
know.
for me.
Yeah, we
For
need to
now,
know.
for me. I got you.
All right.
It
So
don't,
we
it don't take much for me to tap in. I apologize.
yeah, no. That's all right. We flow it. We're flowing in the moment, okay?
Yeah.
Because we have people asking questions
Hmm.
or they come in with statements, okay?
Right. Right.
Persistence is key to, develop those writing skills.
Absolutely.
Allow persistence to motivate you, you know. And when I was thinking about that particular topic or that particular key, it's easy to write when you love what you do. It's so easy, y'all, when we talk about allowing persistence to motivate you and also being present in that moment. Okay? Being present in that moment, loving everything that you write down because it's that writing journey. All right? It's that writing journey. When you really look at it and you say, "Oh, I love this." Okay? Let me see how I could get this into, my readers into their mindset to shift their mindset. What can I write that will bring value to them, that they can receive these benefits, your persistence in loving what you do is a great motivator. Who can motivate us better than ourselves? Okay? Who can motivate us better than ourselves? And you often hear me talk about, getting in that mirror in the morning and looking at yourself in the eyes. Okay? Look down in your eyes. Just stare at yourself and say, "Not today." And Marcia, that's something that you might have to say too. Not today. Oh, not today.
Not
This
today.
is the way I choose to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is the
Mm-hmm.
way I choose to do.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it may be, you
Mm-hmm.
have to frame your day
Yeah.
before you get busy with everything else. And when you get your mind together, when you get yourself right, when you
Mm-hmm.
get in that right spirit,
Mm-hmm.
then it's easy
Yeah.
to
Mm-hmm.
flow into that writing mode and allow persistence to motivate you. I'm persistent, okay?
Yeah.
That's what you have to say. I am persistent. I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
be persistent today.
Mm-hmm.
Talk
Mm-hmm.
to yourself, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
you allow that to motivate you and you'll look for it. It'll become a habit. And
Mm-hmm.
there's good habits just like there's bad habits. But if you used to doing it every day and you
Mm-hmm.
used to, looking at yourself in the mirror every day and framing your day,
Yeah.
and being, even with your writing and being persistent, I'm going to write this. I'm going to reach my audience this way. I'm going to do this in order to reach my audience. That's why we tell you about goals. That's why we tell you about plans for writing your book. And, coming up, February the 16th, we're going
Mm-hmm.
to have a workshop
Yes.
teaching you
Yes.
how to write your book writing goals, how to
Mm-hmm.
have goals for your book, put it that
Yes.
way, and
Mm-hmm.
how to write those plans to reach those goals. It's something that, you might not think about. You might think about, well, I'm going to do it this way because this is the way I set goals. But
Mm-hmm.
this is totally different from the way you set goals and make plans. We're talking
Mm-hmm.
about book writing goals, y'all. Book writing goals where you could achieve, those things that you desire. Sometimes people think that they can't achieve those goals because it's way over here, it's way outside of reach. I'm gonna tell you, yo, $1 million is not hard to reach. Okay? Why do you think $1 million is so far away? We're gonna tell you how to do it and how to shift your
Absolutely.
mindset in order to receive.
Mind shift. Yeah.
Mind shift, mind shift. Okay, there's
Absolutely.
nothing impossible to you, but you have to allow that persistence to motivate you. Be persistent and make persistence a habit. Okay? Don't give up. Make persistence a habit.
I was just getting ready to ask you to repeat that. You knew that was something that you needed to repeat. That
You might have to write it down because I might forget. I have to
listen,
go back and listen to these broadcasts
what's
because
about to
they're
happen.
not pre-planned. They're not
They're
pre-planned.
absolutely not. And see, in those moments right there, that's when you say, put that in the chat. Make persistent. That right there is a habit. So
Y'all put this in the chat. Y'all out there, put
I'm
it in the
about to.
chat so we'll remember this. hmm But what do you think about that, Tiffany? But allowing persistence to motivate you.
It's motivating me right now. I'm trying to type that in the chats. I am trying to type that in the chats right now. You distracted my motivation to go
Oh
put
Lord.
persistence.
Well, you gotta learn how to multitast, talk
No,
and
I was
type.
focused. I was staying motivated. I was on that. I was on that path. I totally agree with you. Like sincerely, you have sometimes it, and this kind of bleeds over. What you're saying now kind of bleeds over to our next day, our next point. But you have to allow that to be your motivator. Persistence has to be. Persistence is key. And I kid you not, if you stay consistent and you stay persistent, I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's going to be that thing that's going to motivate you. And sometimes um we'll get a little discouraged, and we'll feel a little bit down and we'll feel a little bit out, but you got to learn to encourage yourself even in the process of somebody not encouraging you. If somebody doesn't say anything to you, they don't say the right thing to you, or they're
Mm-hmm.
not doing whatever, you got to learn to go ahead and open up your mouth and encourage your own self. Like troubles are going to come, distress is going to come, people are going to talk about you, certain things are going to happen, but you may not have anyone to talk you through it. That's when you got to learn to believe the words that you say and encourage your own self. You got to turn your worldview around and stop selling yourself on the woe is me. And you got to realize that now is the time for me to rise up, that I'm not going to be stuck here in this particular situation anymore. These idle words will never produce any kind of results in order for me to move on. If you want to make a change in your life, you must change your idle words. Now, you're probably saying, Tiffany, what is idle words? Well, I'm glad you asked. Idle words are words that you say just because. You speak these
Mm-hmm.
things and you don't even believe them. And that's something that you got to do. You got to stop. Okay. Your words
Mm-hmm.
have life in them. What you speak shall come to pass sooner or later. I can't stress that enough. The things that we say, you're going to see it eventually. So, and you got to start believing the things that you're saying. Your words have life. What you speak is going to come to pass. You got to start learning to speak faith into yourself, to speak faith into
Mm-hmm.
your life. Start believing what you speak and what you want to happen. What I'll say is I'm going to call those belief words. And those are words in which you speak and you believe, and you have the faith that sooner or later that it's going to happen. You just have to train your brain to start using these belief words. And the belief words, these are spoken without even considering how bad your situation is. Okay, these are words that they don't even consider what you have or what you don't have. Okay. Belief words are situation changers. And sometimes we got to learn that we can change our situation just by the words that we say. If we want to make changes in our life, we have to start believing what we speak holds the power to our future. Okay. So, whatever you're going to say, whatever you're going to do, let that reflect who you are. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stop saying and talking about what you currently have. Start talking about what you want to have. If you want to have a positive future, you want to have a prosperous future, start saying that. Start telling yourself
Mm-hmm.
that you're healed. Start telling yourself that you're prosperous. Start telling yourself that you're courageous. Start telling yourself that you're happy, you're free, that you're smart, you're confident. Whatever it is that you want to start saying and seeing for yourself, you got to start encouraging yourself. Whatever it is you want to see. Matter of fact, you can even put that in the comments field. Whatever it is that you want to start seeing for your life, you got to start saying it and believing what you say is going to happen, and it's going to eventually manifest. Rather you see it in the now, or you see it tomorrow, you see it next month, next week. I know the week comes before the month. However, what is going to eventually happen, because what came out of your mouth, life and death is in the power of your tongue. It's in your mouth. So you got to be careful of the things that you speak. If you want to see something, you got to say it, and you're going to eventually see it. I'm sorry, I rest. I'm going to drop the mic. You got it.
Oh, you rest?
Today. I
That's
feel like
all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right.
I feel my Miss Gertrude. I'm about to go in. I'm about to go on a deep dive. I'm ready to go.
Go in, because that's what people need. We get to the root, okay? We're not playing. We get to the root cause of situation. Excuse me. And circumstances. When we talk about encouraging ourselves, encourage yourself. Think of it this way, okay? Collaboration. All right? Collaboration. Look at it that way. I forgot to say hello to Christine. Hello, how you doing? I can't pronounce that word, her name, but it's good to see you here. But anyway, think about collaboration. Okay, think about that power partner. Tiffany and I, we're power partners. We play off at each other. And when I mean that, we're right there. One say something, the other one finishes it. It's called that unity. And that's what we build. Another thing that we're building on this platform, we're building unity. Because unity starts with your host, a host of a show. And then it filters down to everybody who comes on the platform or everybody in the audience. It's the energy here. That's another way you can encourage yourself by, having that collaboration, having that power partner, having that, as she say, the people's cheerleader, okay? The people's cheerleader. We cheer each other on, okay? That's another way of encouraging yourself instead of being by yourself, saying, oh, it's just me. It's just me. If you're a writer out there, it's not just you, okay? Find that power partner. Don't be afraid to, interact with another author. Don't be afraid of somebody, you might say somebody stealing your material and stuff like that. All those mindsets. Just like I told you years ago, Tiffany. I told you years ago, because my sons, they produce music. They're music producers. And they had this lady, she wrote these beautiful songs. And not saying that, she was talking about them, but she didn't want it out in the open. And she made the statement, I don't want anybody to steal my songs. And I'm saying, what kind of mindset is that? You have beautiful material that that could help a lot of people, okay? And you're afraid of somebody stealing your song? So, and there's ways to copyright and different things of that nature, okay? There's ways to protect yourself. But what I'm trying to tell you, don't have that mindset of thinking that if you work with another author or if you collaborate together, people are going to steal from you. Don't think of it that way, okay? Don't think of it that way. You got to get out of that mindset.
Please get out of that.
Yeah, that keeps a lot of people back. That holds a lot of people back. That stops them from being persistent. That stops them from receiving that encouragement, okay? It stops them. You have to get out of that mindset. Yes, we love you too, Keisha. But, this is real talk,
Sweet.
And a lot of authors, they stuck in that situation, not just encouraging yourself with yourself, but have that power partner. Have that other author. Maybe you could collaborate writing a book together, and that's something that we talked about
That's
also.
good.
And I started that, last year, and I still have a group of women that's got to get together to write their book, okay?
Right,
together.
right.
That's another thing I believe in, okay? I'm doing the heavy lifting. All they ask them to do is contribute one chapter to this book, but it's okay. Yo, it's okay. Because when we come together, just think of the people that we could reach.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
The
Mm-hmm.
audience. That's why you have to encourage yourself to do better. You could do better. We all could do better, right? That's a
Absolutely.
that's a part of that. I
Mhm,
believe in encouraging yourself. And the way of encouraging yourself is not only
mhm,
yourself, but with
mhm.
that collaboration.
Absolutely. That helps
Mhm.
you too.
Yeah,
That's definitely a huge help because I mean, you're to a degree, you're reaching out to somebody, asking somebody for help, and in the process of that, that helps you. So feel it, feel it some type of way. That's helping you help you.
and
Somebody else is still it's still helping you.
oh
It
yeah,
depends on how you want to look at it. You can always look at it in the woe is me mode, or just flip the mentality, flip your perspective, flip the way that you see it. It's not a bad thing. It's
no,
really not a bad thing. Collaborate with somebody. That's a good thing because somebody has a strength that somebody you're collaborating with has a strength that you don't have.
mhm,
So whoever I'm asking to do something, maybe my follow-ups isn't that great. Miss Gertrude is a beast when it comes to follow-ups. So like that is something where if we talking together, that's what she's getting ready to do. Hey, I might be writing out one of my talking points or whatever. She may look over, that's grammatically incorrect. You got to make sure you shift the way that you say something. There's power in collaboration. It's still helping me. That's her expertise. That's her field. That's her strength. That's my weakness. There's power in that. You want to be with someone who's a little stronger than what you are. It doesn't take away
true.
from you, it helps make you better. In the
Yeah,
process, that fine tunes what she's doing too, because
yeah.
that's her strength. It doesn't take away from you, it doesn't at all.
No, it doesn't. And then it goes to the next one. Develop determination. See yourself. Put it this way: see yourself as making a contribution to the world. This is your determination. What is your deepest desire? I want you to think about that. Seeing yourself as making a contribution to the world. This is how you develop this determination. What is your deepest desire? Then you gather up those nuggets and you write that book. Develop determination. I'm going to be determined. You have to say it to yourself. Okay? Get up in the morning or all throughout the day. And if you have to talk out loud to yourself, because that's how you hear yourself. There's power in listening. Okay? Talk to yourself. Don't that old mindset, how they used to say, if you talk to yourself, there's something wrong with you. No, you got to talk to yourself. Okay? You got to talk to yourself. Develop that determination that I'm going to do this, that I have a contribution to the world. And I also, with the same token, I want you authors to see yourself as an author. See yourself as an accomplished author. See yourself as a published author. Okay? You don't have to wait till you get there and have that book out. See yourself now. And that will, lead you somewhere because you have to see it before you see it, or you'll never see it. You have to see it in your mind's eye before you actually see it in the natural, or it'll never manifest in where you could actually see it. Okay? Think of it that way. Develop that determination that you have a contribution to deposit in this world. And that's totally in alignment with your purpose. Totally in alignment with your purpose. What is your deepest desire? What is that thing that really have your heart palpitating? What is it that really, you know, stirs up a fire in you? It churns up that fire. What is it that infuriates you? That really gets you aggravated? Who is that you need to reach? That who are those people that you see in this situation, circumstance, whether it's a how-to book, whether it's giving hope or whatever, that really breaks your heart because they don't know any better or because they just given up? You have to develop determination. Okay? Develop that determination. See yourself as making a contribution to the world, to society. Unlimited mindset, okay? Unlimited. There's no limitations here.
Take the restrictions off. Don't put no limits on you. There is no limits. You put a limit on you, and then you're going to get mad because you don't see yourself where you want to be. Take the limits off of where you want to be and where you want to go. You got to stop putting restrictions on yourself. Handcuffing is when you're getting ready to go to jail. I'm just saying, you're handcuffing yourself to old things that should have passed away. You're holding yourself hostage to old things that you don't even believe in yourself no more. Are you really that? I am not handcuffed to the 4-year-old me. Okay. I have grown up and I have matured to be another individual. You have to develop the determination that you're not who you used to be and understand it is okay to that. Take these limits off, take these restrictions off. Yes, I like you. Yes, and ma'am. Yes, and ma'am. Unleash it. Loose it and let it go. Thank you, and very much. You know what? I quit. Go on, Miss Gertrude. I quit because that just took me out. I quit.
We was on develop the term. That's right. Loose it and let it go. Good morning to everybody who joined us, from the YouTube side, the Facebook side, and the LinkedIn side. Good morning, and we thank you for being here. If you have a book, please drop your book in the link in the comment section. There's book links because we're building resources for our fellow authors. They need to read and they're looking for good material. So let's, help one another. Or if you don't have a book, tag somebody who that has a book. Tell them to come visit. So this broadcast or our upcoming shows and drop their links in the comment because we're building a resource center. You heard me say center, right?
I hear you because it's resource center. You better go ahead and start speaking that. Don't say you got to see it before you see it, or you'll never see it.
That's right. We're building a resource center, and so we wanted you to have these resources to expand your mind. And this is another thing we're talking about, where persistence is key to developing your skills. Okay, your writing skills.
Yeah.
Use mind rehearsal.
Sure.
Okay. Mind rehearsal. Rehearse your goal. Rehearse your plans in your mind. Okay. See how they come together and activate it. Okay. And that's it, Tiffany. You rehearse it in your mind because you have to see it in your mind. You understand? You're not going to arrive at a place. Okay. Author. You're not going to arrive at your goal or that goal that you say you have if you don't first see it. You have to see it before you arrive there. It's not possible, okay? You only arrive there after you see it. So have your goal, and we're going to have that workshop coming up February the 16th at 7:00 p.m. And the link is in the comment where you could go on Eventbrite and register. It's a free conference or a free workshop, okay? But rehearse your goal and rehearse those plans in your mind so you could arrive there. Because 2022, you're going to get that book out. You're going to get that book out. It's not going to be a fantasy in your mind. It's going to be a reality. And it's not hard, y'all. Because when I talk about maximize your potential and stop leaving money on the table, many of you are just leaving money on the table. How many of y'all could tell me this? Okay? Drop it in the comment if it's you. Don't be embarrassed that you have books just sitting there. And please, don't tell me they're sitting in the garage, y'all. In boxes, collecting dust deteriorating.
Right.
Don't tell me that.
Don't.
Or worst of all, they're sitting on Amazon's or Google Play or Barnes and Noble or Lulu's or whoever. The Kobo or whoever. They're sitting there and they're not doing anything. Your book's not working for you. You out here working harder than your book, and your book is supposed to be working for you.
Wow. Yeah.
It's true, Tiffany.
It is. You're
I'm breaking it down.
And you're absolutely right. We do definitely leave money on the table, and I mean, maybe that's they leave money on the table because they got it in excess, where they don't have to, they don't have to do that. They
But
just
girl, they
don't.
could expand. You understand? They
Mhm.
could expand because look, now you all in the conference now. You all in the conference that's coming up. Okay? Because first, that's okay. Say it. Because first, you have to start with your book. And you were on that conversation, and your book's gonna lead you open many, many doors of opportunity. And that conference is coming up in March. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Elevation, right? Wasn't that one elevation? What did she say about elevation?
I'm about to put it. I'm about to put it on the screen right now. She said you got to unleash it. You got to unleash
Unleash
it.
your elevation. That's right.
Hmm. Hmm. Absolutely.
And we unleashing elevation here.
Hmm. True statement. Absolutely. Absolutely. And she's right. I'm putting the link in the comments. That was my own fault because I failed to put that particular workshop link in there. I put our information in there, but I'm putting that in the comment section right now.
In the and use those mind rehearsals. And this is the next one, okay? Here's the next one. I want y'all to think about this, okay? Persistence is key to developing your writing. Push beyond impossibilities. Go beyond the familiar. All right? Explore the unknown. Get out of your comfort zone. Right where you feel that energy. You know, I do a lot of teaching, I do a lot of how to books, but what I used to love doing, and I say used to because I haven't done it in a while. I used to
Okay.
like to write science fiction.
Okay. We need to get you back into it.
I know, girl, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell you, out of your comfort
You
zone. But I
look, you
like it.
leaving money on the table.
I'm leaving money on the table because I used to like to expand my mind. You
Hmm.
understand?
Hmm.
I used to like to see what was in there, how far I could expand my mind, what I could create. When you into that genre, okay, I'm gonna tell you, you could be very, very creative. And I'm not talking about demonic or anything of that nature, but very creative with creating things in the future and seeing different things happen. Okay, because and like I said, it's been years. It's been years. I don't even know where those writings are, even if I still have them. Okay, but y'all, you got to push beyond impossibilities. What you saying is impossible for you because it's not impossible for you. You could do it. Okay, you have to learn to push beyond your comfort zone. Okay, maybe you used to writing in a certain genre, but why not go over here and maybe poetry? Okay, maybe you like to write poems or whatever. Maybe it's a mystery novel, whatever it may be. Allow your creativity to come forth, and who knows? One day you might even have it on TV. Maybe somebody will pick up your book and make it into a movie, or um, you don't call them miniseries or a show, whatever you call it. You know what she said? I have so much
She said,
content. I'm in the
"Mhm,
process now. This is my year.
you
That's
better
right.
own it.
This
You
is your
be-
year.
you
And
better
what you
own
gonna
it."
do with it, Keisha? What are
Hmm.
you gonna do with it? You have a
Yeah.
lot of content. What you doing with it, girl?
She said this her year. She ain't about to leave no money on the table.
She's
I've
not
had
leaving no
conversations
money.
with this lady. She's so determined. It ain't even funny. She motivates me. That conversation that I had with her, she reason why I spilled
Yeah.
my coffee. She's not, but I mean, it's just you. She's just got goodness in her. I'll find something to throw. You start talking to me real good, I'll find something close to me and I'll throw it out because it's just that good. So like that's why I got all this nastiness on my coffee this morning, just throwing it. Like sincerely, like that lady has a lot of content in her life. That lady has
Oh
a lot of
yeah.
wisdom. She has some goals and I cannot wait to see how successful she's about to be even more than where she's at now. Or you thought I was getting ready to say she ain't successful now. She's already successful. I can't wait to see the greater that's getting ready to come into her life. I'm excited for you. I'm
That's
so,
it.
and I know, I think you probably be thinking I'll be bull jiving with you. Yeah, I just showed my age saying bull jiving, right? But I think you probably think I'm playing with you. Sincerely, I cannot wait to see what you're getting ready to become,
Mhm.
because where you're at now, that's not your ceiling. That's your floor. That's where you're starting at. Okay, I'm sorry, I did it again. Go ahead, Miss
No,
Gert.
no. I'm shaking my head.
Yeah,
No, go ahead.
no, I'm saying I feel me tapping in again. And the go, Miss Gert.
Tap
Go
on
ahead.
in.
No, I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing that today. I'm not doing that, but I can't wait. I'm super excited for you, Miss Keisha. Please
Yeah.
don't stop. Please continue to be persistent. Please continue to motivate your own self. If you get discouraged, I think I gave you my telephone number. I don't know if I did, but whether it goes, you got me on every social media account. Please, please, please reach out to me if you feel like you're discouraged, you can't go on, you tired, you disgusted, you feel like you busted, you feel like biscuits that's busted, that little can of bit. Don't stop. Okay. I don't need you to stop. I need you to keep going. I need you to stay persistent. Call me if you need me, but I promise you, I can't wait to see what's about to happen in your life. Man, you're super amazing. And
Yes,
you
she
know
is.
it. See, that's why you said it. It's Charlene. See?
We love Keisha. We love y'all. We love y'all. We do. We know
Mhm,
we'll hear from you. We know.
mhm,
And we're gonna be
mhm,
looking for you.
mhm.
That's the thing. We don't,
Absolutely.
we come looking for y'all, okay?
Mhm,
We come looking for y'all
mhm,
because we
mhm.
know that there's greatness in each and every one of you. Even y'all who
Absolutely.
haven't got in the comment section,
Mhm.
okay? There is greatness on the inside of you. And we
Absolutely.
want you to push beyond what you call impossible for yourself because
Mhm.
there
Push.
aren't any impossibilities.
No.
Okay? There aren't any. It's what you're
Mhm.
thinking, it's limitations. But
Mhm.
those limitations are going to be broken off your mind. They're released from your mind. You have to see greater for yourself. Greater. And don't be afraid to expand your mindset. Maybe it's something that you always wanted to write about. Do it. Like Nike said, just do it. But to recap, allow persistence to motivate you. Allow that persistence to motivate you. And be present in what you're writing. Encourage yourself. Find that collaboration partner, that power partner, that, whatever that is to you. Okay? That author, another author. Okay? Good morning, Christine. Thank you for joining us today. I know I seen you earlier. Um, Develop that determination. Okay? See yourself as making that contribution, to the world. We love you too. We love you too. Use mind rehearsal. Rehearse it back and forth. Rehearse your goal and your plans to reach those goals. And activate it, y'all. Activate it. Okay? Because once you see it, it's so. It's not so until you see it. But if you do it every day, it will become a habit, okay? A good habit. We're talking about good habits. This is 2022. You're on the winning team. We're all in this together. We're winning. We're going somewhere. We see ourselves on the big field, okay? This is the world platform. This is the world. As Tiffany said, it's out of this world. You remember the other day? Galactic, right? Out of this world. We're going where no man has gone before. Is that where we're going?
Intergalactic.
So that pushes beyond the impossibilities because it's possible for you, especially, when we're all together. We're going to help you in those areas. We're going to help you. We're not leaving anybody back. Even if you have a little strength, just grab hands with us and you're going to get that writing of that book finished this year. But don't forget about the workshop that's coming up February the 16th. I think she said she put it in the comment section where you could go and register on Eventbrite, and it's a free workshop. Don't forget to drop your links of your book in the comment section. Tag somebody in the comment section who has books. Invite them to come over and be a part of this because, you know, they're meeting people. They'll meet people on here that
Yeah,
maybe,
they will.
they could connect with.
Mhm. I can't connect with it. It's
Yeah.
up to you. Rather you just you reaching out, sharing your information. You never know what it's going to do. You might have been scared to reach out to certain people, but you putting your stuff in the comments section. That's probably going to cause somebody else. Like for me, if I see it, and I'm like, oh well, I like talking to people, so I'm like, oh, what's going on with you? I want to know. I'm just nosy. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation. That's a conversation starter for me. But you started it because you were bold enough to go ahead and share it. So I'm super grateful for you. And I also am super grateful for you. Thank you so much. You are constantly encouraging me. And I so appreciate you. I
Yes.
think it's Morgan. I might have mispronounced it, but I
Yes.
have pronounced it before properly. So, nevertheless, I
Yeah.
so appreciate you.
Beautiful
You are
soul.
super amazing and you
Mhm.
are a fabulous individual.
Yes,
You
she
have no
is.
idea how much you continuously encourage me. And so, for that, I want to tell
Mhm.
you thank you. You are an amazing individual.
Yes.
I just had to stop and tell you that before the show ends because we're getting ready to tie it up here. So, I just wanted to make sure I gave you that nugget. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Yes. We
Yeah.
love all of our viewers.
Mhm,
We
mhm,
love all of, and yo, we have a new podcast also. It's
mhm,
on the Anchor,
mhm, mhm,
on the Anchor show. That's
mhm,
our podcast. It's called Turning Your Passion into Profit
mhm,
also.
mhm, mhm.
And, if you out and about and you want to listen to a podcast, it's
Mhm.
over there on the Anchor
Right. Mhm.
broadcast or whatever you say, the Anchor
Right.
platform, put it
Mhm.
that way.
Mhm. Yep.
So we're heading
Mm.
over to the coach's corner,
Yeah.
but we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to be
Mhm.
here with us today. And we hope that you have received value from
Yeah.
something that you heard. Don't
Yeah.
forget to share out this broadcast with other people, your friends, or whoever may need help in certain areas.
Mhm.
And don't
Mhm.
forget about the workshop that's coming up. And also tell other people about it, okay?
Mhm.
And we're gonna have much more than that. We're gonna have our conference coming up where we're gonna
Yes.
be dropping that link also, and that's
Mhm.
coming in March when the workshop is in February. And also, the books. We talked about a book club and different things of that nature. We're
Mhm.
going to do things together, y'all.
Mhm.
You know,
Absolutely.
everything we do is interactive. We want
Mhm.
you all to get in there and, contribute.
Mhm.
Contribute to what we're doing because that's what make it fun. You know,
Yes.
this is the
Yes.
party, y'all. This
Yeah.
is the party. We
Yeah.
might not can be all together in one big arena, but we
Mhm.
certainly could be here out
Mhm.
here on these live stream streets
Mhm. Yeah.
and we can have a party and we can invite what is it, Tiffany? We can invite the world. Okay,
We're
let's
going to
have a
invite the
party,
world.
y'all. Come
Mhm.
on, let's have a party. Why not?
Absolutely. Because I
Why
mean, we
not?
got people from all over the world right now that's in here. So
Yeah,
we got them here now.
we got him here. It reminds me back in when I used to do Blog Talk Radio, and that was like 2009. Okay, I had a book launch party. Okay, I
Mhm.
had a book launch at my house. We had a big party here, but
Mhm.
everybody who had a book,
Mhm.
they tapped in. We
Okay.
broadcast,
Mhm.
and Joyce Gaines was my co-host there.
Yeah.
We broadcast for 3 hours straight. We wherever
Wow.
they were around the world, we
Yeah.
tied in together
Wow.
and we
How
had a
about
book
that?
launch party. Yo,
Uh-huh.
that's fun. So
Absolutely.
let's do something like that.
Mhm.
When we have these maybe that's something we could schedule,
Mhm.
We're going to have the book club, we're
Okay.
going to have the conference, we're going to have the workshop. But how about let's party, okay?
Mhm.
Y'all get it on our calendars and let's talk about it.
I like partying.
Say suggest something to us that maybe we haven't thought about, where
Mhm.
we can all come together and invite people and
Mhm.
encourage people
Mhm.
and motivate them to
Mhm.
maximize their potential.
Maximize your potential. Absolutely. That's good
So,
stuff. That's good
with
stuff.
that, huh?
I said that's good stuff.
Good stuff, right? We
Mhm.
maximize your potential and stop leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, remember this: this is your time, this is your season, this is your turning point. So, have a great rest of your day.
Grace and peace, y'all.